So, you want to know how to make money by flipping Instagram accounts? I'm here to help you with this video, and I actually made about 700 or $800 in maybe 5 days of flipping Instagram accounts. It was a really nice experience, and I'm still continuing doing it. I'm just right now selling another account with 15k followers, not a pretty big one, and I've learned a lot through the process of buying and selling accounts. I've not sold many accounts, but I've done a number of transactions and sales. So let's get started. My name is Nick, and I'm from the YouTube channel Road to Millions. This is a like community of people who want actually to be millionaires, or maybe to be free, be financially free. And I'm providing you with tutorials and videos and information, education about all that kind of stuff and an online entrepreneurship. And if you like that kind of content, then consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you a lot. And now let's get started with the video. Now, let's say you want to make money by flipping accounts. I will have another video on how to do all the process, but here we will do actually more of how can you make money, how much money, and some basic stuff that you should know. So, first of all, you should know that the actually the accounts sell for $8 to $10 per 1,000 followers. This is a rule that you should follow, $8 to $10. If you have a good engagement and good audience, then it should be more. For example, if you have a 15k Instagram account and it has a good audience and good engagement, then your account is not worth $150, it's worth $200 or maybe $250 if you find that kind of deal, that kind of man who will pay that much money for an account with 15k. But $200 should be very good for a good engagement and a good audience. Now, if you have an account with bad audience from countries that people don't want to actually have, because for example, if you have audience from India, people will not want to buy that account because in India the currency is pretty much weaker than in USA with the US dollar, because if we buy something 1 USD to rupees, which are 71.79 Indian rupee. I think it's pronounced like that, I'm not sure. And that means that if you want to sell them something for $10, they should pay for example 710, about 710 Indian rupees, if it's that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. And that's bad because you won't be able to sell something to them. But if the account has USA audience, it's a good audience because you can sell more easily, and you can sell the account actually more easily. And you are like giving the opportunity to others to monetize their account, make money, or maybe start their own business. Maybe it will help them with their business that they already have, maybe a startup they are making. So you are first of all giving value to them. Don't just create an account, go to a website that you buy followers, put $50 there, and take, for example, 20k followers, and then sell it for $200. Sorry, and that's bad strategy, because you have to bring value. You have to give to people. If you give something valuable, they will pay you. If you give something that's trash, that has fake followers, that you paid just 1 day ago, maybe 1 minute ago, and then you're selling me, and what is that? That's not valuable. It has 0 posts, 0 engagement. You're giving an account that's actually worth $0 because you put some fake followers there. It's not worth it. So just make sure you have to provide value. You have to give value with the account. People want to get help. don't just try to make a quick buck. Be a trustful seller, because if you are in a platform like swap.com, maybe InstaSale, you should be a trustworthy seller. If other people know that you are selling the garbage trash accounts, the word of mouth goes quick, and everyone will know that you are selling trash accounts. And another rule of thumb you should know is you should never buy an account if you will not have a profit at least $50 to $100. If you won't have that kind of profit, then the account is not worth it. If you will have a profit for $25, it's not worth it. Why should you pay $250 in order to buy an account with 27k and sell it for 270? No, it doesn't make sense, because you will lose time. Maybe it will take you a week or maybe 2 weeks to sell an account. I'm selling an account and it's been almost 2 weeks that I have been trying to sell it, because it was not a bad investment, but it wasn't that much profitable, but it was in my rule of thumb that $50 to $100 profit. So now, first of all, let's say you want to buy an account from here, which is instasale.com. I will have another video talking about websites, and I have other websites like ACCS Market. Now let's see here. Here you go, the first account, perfect. But you should always see if it has good engagement. 164. It seems like a personal actually profile, but as you can see, it's fully active. And then just go and contact seller, tell him to give the username, and you should know the engagement and the insights. Go message him on DM him on Instagram on that account. After he tells you the username from here, and you will ask him for the insights and all that kind of stuff, and you will see the process more in depth in other videos that I will make in the future about how to do the flip and how to sell and buy the accounts. This is just how you can make money with it. I'm not telling you more practical, I'm telling you about the money and what should you expect. Maybe if you won't make the money you want, you will not get into, and maybe if it has some risks you don't want to take, then you won't get in the industry. I just want to tell you some stuff that you should know before going into that business. So like I told you, contact the seller, get the username, DM him on Instagram, get the insights, see if it is worth it, and then as you can see, it sells for that price. Maybe you don't have that price. I'm just giving an example here. Let's say you pay 450. That account has 73.9 thousand followers. So let's say it has 74. Then you can sell it for about $740, but we're gonna keep it low because we want to sell it for 100%, because some people, if you list it for 740, people will say, hey, can we do it for 500? So you should make it a more reasonable price, and maybe some people will just go and see, hey, you're selling that for $700, no, I'm not gonna buy it, go back, and they leave, and that's it. Because as maybe you cannot give a 450, maybe someone else won't be able, many of them won't be able to give $700. For some people it's a lot, but you should sell it for about $600. That should be, let's say, 74,000, and actually no, 74, no, we want 74,000, and yeah, we're gonna do it, we're gonna divide it 1,000, and then I just want you to see the process of calculating how much the account is worth. Let's say $8 per 1,000 followers. It's about $600. Let's say you sell it for $600. As you can see, $600 you're gonna get if you sell the account, and you paid for it $450. And you get 150 profit. That's a good amount, because if you do that for let's say 5 accounts a month, you're gonna be making 750, and 5 accounts a month should be pretty reasonable. And if you make that kind of money as profit, and let's say you are selling maybe 2 or 3 accounts per week. That makes us about 10, 8 to 12, but we're gonna do 10. It's $1,500. That's a pretty good amount for side hustle, because flipping accounts is a side hustle, and it's pretty much good amount of money. And you won't be that's your profit in sales. If you sell 7 for $600 accounts, and you sell 10 of that accounts, I misclicked. We said 10 accounts, that's $6,000 in sales, and the profit is $1,050, but you will have $6,000 on your PayPal or maybe your bank account. That means you will have $6,000 to invest. Don't spend all that money, invest back to the accounts. Maybe get an account for $500 and sell it for $1,000. Then you will have higher and higher and higher income and a better actually balance on your bank account. As you can see, this is a good account, but it's personal. We want more niche accounts. And let's see here. These accounts, for example, are not worth it. $130 for a 9,000 page. Not worth it at all. This one is a normal price, but we don't want that. We want the cheaper ones. So let's see what else here. For example, this one should sell for 310 maybe. But you should not do that kind of deals, because it's just $20 profit. That's what I'm talking about. So for example, this one you can sell pretty much higher if you have that kind of money to invest. Maybe later in the process, after you make more and more money and you will have that kind of money, maybe you can try and get that risk and invest it, because from that one you can make about 180 to 2,000, 1,800 to 2,000, and that means about $500 to $700 profit. It's a lot, I know. And yeah, that's it. Actually, you buy here, and where you sell the accounts. You don't know where to sell the accounts. I have a video actually that covers it, but this is where I sell pretty much more of the accounts. I have the most of them. I'm not selling here anything right now, but I've sold here pretty much many accounts, and a good number, let's say a good number, and I've made a good amount of money. And here you can see different accounts that they're selling, and I won't get to the process how you sell it, but I'm gonna tell you that this is a good account, and when you a good site, and when you sell it here, you're gonna make some good amount of money. And if you and it actually doesn't have an algorithm, then it's all actually here you can see 2 hours ago, 5 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours. It's based actually on chronological order, and pretty much easier to sell. And you can up the if your post is 2 days old, then you can comment on your post and comment, for example, bump, and it will go up again. For now, you can do it a couple of times. I don't know how many times, but you can do it, and it's pretty much working good. I'm gonna cover all that kind of stuff in another video if you want to watch it, and then just subscribe and just turn on the notifications so you will see the next video I'm gonna make about the Instagram accounts. Or maybe if you're watching this video later, then I have the video ready and you can go and watch it. So that's it. Actually, that's the profit and the money you will be making approximately. In the beginning it's gonna be hard, I know. It was hard for me too, and I wasn't able to find accounts that are worth it. And I think I will have another video again, like I said, on how to buy accounts. Just this video is not to try what I told you. This is one method that I use, maybe finding accounts here and then selling it here, but this is one method. I will have another video that I'm talking about all the methods, everything more detail. So just wait for that video, and just look at that and watch this video, and make sure that you want to get into that business. And If you want that perfect, go comment down that you are coming to the industry, and maybe you have some questions, just leave them down in the comments. And thank you a lot for watching. If you have any questions, like I told you in the comments below, if I helped you with that video and you got an example of how much money someone makes in that industry, then just leave a like below, because if it was valuable actually for you. Thank you a lot again for watching. Till the next time, goodbye.